Don't ever allow your past failures to define who you are. Once you start thinking like that, you will remain in that position for the rest of your life, because it becomes self-fulfilling. If you say, "This is who I am, I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not talented enough," then guess what? It becomes your reality. So don't ever let the devil or your circumstances dictate who you are. No, you get to decide who you are. You have to wake up and realize that you have the ability to change your life. You can change the way people think about you by changing the way you think about yourself. So if you feel right now that you are not good enough, not beautiful enough, not talented enough, I want you to hear me when I say this. God is bigger than your failure. He's bigger than the mountain that you are facing. He is bigger than the pain that you are going through. He's bigger than the problem that seems too big to handle. And we serve a big God who specializes in impossible situations. So don't allow the enemy to make you feel like you are not good enough, not beautiful enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. I know your past might be holding you back. There might be something in your past that makes you feel like you're not good enough. But I want you to remember this. Nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is too big for God. Nothing is too impossible for God. If there is a God who specializes in impossible situations, how much more can He handle your situation? Remember that the God you and I serve is an awesome God. He's a wonderful God. He's a fantastic God. He's a miracle-working God. He's a promise-keeping God. He's a good, good Father. He loves us so much. He has good plans and purposes for our lives. But we have to believe that God can take our seemingly hopeless situation and turn it into a miracle. Take a look at the woman who had been bleeding for 12 years. For 12 years she was bleeding. She had gone to different doctors. They could not heal her. But when she heard that Jesus was in town, she said, "I must go touch the hem of His garment." For 12 years she had been bleeding. For 12 years she had been suffering. But when she touched Jesus, immediately her miracle happened. She became whole, she became healed, and she was set free. There may be some of you watching this message who've even been waiting for a long time for your miracle to happen. I want you to hear me when I say this. God is not moved by how long you've waited. He's not moved by how many times you have failed. He's not moved by how difficult your situation looks right now. God is moved by one thing and one thing only, and that is your faith. When you trust in Him, when you put your faith in Him, that's when your miracle happens. So if you need a miracle today, don't lose hope. Don't lose heart. Hold on to God because He is a miracle-working God. Listen to me. The longer I live, the more I realize that our greatest battles are not fought on the outside, but they're fought on the inside. A lot of the struggles we face in life, whether it's with relationships or finances or health or any other area of our lives, they're not really caused by things on the outside. They're caused by things on the inside. We may not be conscious of it, but we all have hurts. We all have wounds, and we all have battles going on inside of us. And until we deal with those things, we will never be able to experience the fullness of God's plan for our lives. Maybe you are struggling with rejection right now. Maybe you've been rejected so many times that you feel like giving up. Maybe you've been trying to get a job for months, or maybe even years, and it just seems like everything is against you. Or maybe you've been trying to find the right person to marry, and it just seems like everyone you meet is the wrong person. I want you to hear me when I say this. Don't allow the enemy to defeat you before you even begin. A lot of us are like the Israelites. When they were about to go into the promised land, God told them, "You've come to the promised land. It's time to go in and possess what is rightfully yours." But they were afraid. They were afraid of the giants. They were afraid of the opposition. They were afraid of their circumstances. But God told them, "I have already defeated your enemies. All you have to do is walk in and claim what is yours." In other words, God was telling them, "I have already dealt with your giants. All you have to do is walk in and take what belongs to you." And yet most of us are like the Israelites. We're afraid to go in and possess what God has given us because we're afraid of our circumstances. We're afraid of the giants that seem too big to handle. But listen to me. God has already defeated your giants. Your giants may seem too big and too strong to fight, but I want you to remember this. With God, all things are possible. So don't be afraid. Don't be discouraged. Don't give up. Because no matter how difficult your situation may look right now, God is still in control. And if you trust in Him, He will help you overcome any obstacle. So if you need God's help today, if you need strength for your situation, I want you to close your eyes and lift your hands and say, Lord, I need you. Say it out loud. Don't be afraid. Let God know what you're going through. And as you do that, I want you to take a moment and remember that God loves you. He cares about you, has good plans and purposes for your life, and He wants to help you. Listen to me. Just because you've made mistakes in the past does not mean you're not valuable, does not mean you're not important, does not mean that God has given up on you. No. I want you to hear me when I say this. God sees you not as you see yourself. He doesn't see your weaknesses. He doesn't see your mistakes. He sees you as perfect, as valuable, as important, as someone He loves very much, and someone He has a plan for. So if you need God's help today, if you need strength for your situation, I want you to close your eyes and lift your hands and say, Lord, I need you. Say it out loud. Don't be afraid. Let God know what you're going through. And as you do that, I want you to take a moment and remember that God loves you. He cares about you. He has good plans and purposes for your life, and He wants to help you. So don't ever give up on God. Don't ever stop believing in Him. Because no matter how difficult your situation may seem right now, with God all things are possible. As long as you keep moving forward, as long as you keep trusting in Him, He will help you. Now, if you need prayer for anything, please write it down below and pray about it. And remember, God loves you. And I'll see you next time.